So in this video, I wanted to spend a few minutes talking about this pencil. This is the Rotring Rapid Pro pencil. And I've talked many times about the Rapid Pro ballpoint pen. It's one of my favorites, under $50. But I've never talked about the Rapid Pro pencil before, so I figured it'd be a good chance to kind of walk through this thing. Obviously, it's really similar to this Rapid Pro ballpoint, but it has some interesting differences, so it's worth talking through. It's also especially interesting because Amazon Basics came out with a mechanical pencil, which is a really close copy, or it's at least inspired by the Rapid Pro. The feature set is very similar, and I did a review on that one a few months ago, so you could refer back to that. So this is the Rapid Pro. It's very similar to the ballpoint. It is I would say, on the large size for a mechanical pencil. Rather heavy. It's maybe 33 grams, something like that. I forgot to measure it. All metal barrel, metal knurled grip, which Rotring is very well known for with their the Rotring 600 series. And then all metal hardware. It is reminiscent of the Rotring 600, but it's a good deal larger. So if you like the Rotring 600, the kind of the brass body and the hexagonal shape and those sorts of things, but that pencil or that pen is too small for you, then Rotring has the Rapid Pro. So we'll take a closer look at it. Here is the metal body. It has kind of a it's kind of a weird font. It doesn't look great to me. It looks kind of cheap. The Rotring logo is there, as you'd expect. Here is that red ring. And then here is the body. So it's hexagonal, 6 sides, but it's rounded, so it doesn't have sharp edges. And then, not that the 600 has not sharp, like it'll cut you sharp, but it's definitely a sharp edge, where this is a rounded edge or a chamfered edge, whatever you want to call it. And then this flat face is a little bit rounded as well. So it's a good deal closer to being a round body than it is fully, flat-faced one. Here's the knurling. The knurling is relatively nice. I wouldn't say it's super high quality, but it's pretty good. And you could see that when you look at it, it looks a little bit messy or irregular. You can't really feel that, but that's just kind of a telltale sign that you see it right around here, that the knurling was done well, but not like as well, as good as it could have been. But it feels good. It's definitely a rougher knurling, kind of a sandpaper type feel, not one of those knurlings that look smooth, but feels kind of, it looks rough, but feels smooth. So it's definitely a rougher feeling one. You have the little bit of plastic here. And this is one of the things that a lot of people complain about with the Rapid Pro series, particularly if you're coming from the Rotring 600. The Rapid Pro is all metal on the outside, but it is joined, the barrel and the grip are joined with a plastic piece here. And a lot of people don't like that. They say maybe they sit on the Rapid Pro and it broke, where a 600 wouldn't have broken. I've never broken one, but I've heard that complaint enough that I feel like it's legitimate. The Rapid Pro pencil has that as well. And that's this piece here. And if you unscrew the front end, you'll see that it is in fact plastic, and there's a fair bit of plastic here, despite this being a relatively expensive mechanical pencil, selling for maybe $30-ish. The clutch right here, the piece that holds the lead, is brass, but a lot of plastic right here, primarily this piece right here, the joining piece. Put this back together. It comes together and goes apart quite easily. Metal clip. The clip looks just like the clip from the Rotring 600. And then we have, again, a lot like the Rotring 600 or 800, we have the open-ended top button. This allows you to see the eraser. It also will let you easily identify this as a pencil. This is metal. Pulls out. We have a pretty standard little extendable eraser here. And you can pull this piece out, and then you see where the eraser is, and then you refill it there. It doesn't have a cleaning rod, which is a little bit disappointing, but you could usually replace this metal collar with one with a cleaning rod if you want. It's pretty standard component. Put this back together, and now for the front end, it's essentially a double knock mechanism. So what happens is it's pretty flat like this when it's not in use. This piece is extending a little bit, but it's spring loaded, and you can see it will hide. And then you push it out, that will extend the pipe, and there. And if you hold it this way, you'll see. So now we have the extended pipe and the lead. When you're done with it, you push it back, and then you hide it in there. And you can see the pipe, maybe it'll peek out a little bit, but you can't even feel it. And if you push it in, it'll be basically fully hidden. So it's essentially a double knock mechanism. It looks like this piece will hide, but that's fixed. And it's not sharp. So if you want to put this in your pocket, this it's not at all sharp. It's nicely made. It's all metal, but it's not going to scratch up your laptop or your cell phone or something like that. Then you push it, you get your tip out, and you could write. Not too much throw out there, so if you want a lot of lead extension, not too much, but you do get some, so it's well made. The click action, I would say it's okay. It's a little mushy. It's got a nice little ping to it, but it's not really very aggressive. I like the click action on the ballpoint version a lot more. It's a nice mechanical feel. This one's just kind of more of a little ping. And I think that's just because it has all plastic hardware in here, which kind of dampens the sound and doesn't give it that same really nice mechanical sound rather. So here is the pencil, or the pen. Here's the pencil. I will extend the pipe so you can see the pipe extended. It's rather large. So this is these are 1/2 inch markings. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.5, almost 6 inches long. Compare it to, let's see what we have here. Like here is a Platinum Pro Use, kind of a standard size drafting pencil. It's long, so you get the length here, but you don't have anywhere near the weight or even the width of the Rotring. Here's a large mechanical pencil. This is a Uniball Shift, and this is also a double knock. And I forgot this one. You twist it or something like that. And then what else is lying around here? Here is a very long pen. This is called the Stabilo Point Visco. We'll take the cap off that. So you can see the Rapid Pros are good size, but it's also that they're all metal, and it's a lot of metal. So it's a heavier pen, despite it not being super. It's not a whole lot longer than one of these, but it's a lot heavier. And here's like just a wooden pencil. Let's see what else we have any. And like here's a new Palomino, so super long. Anyway, so there's a size comparison. Just to test drive this really quickly. This is not an automatic. There's no spring mechanism in the front end. There's nothing smart or clever about this one. It's sold in a 0.5 millimeter, which I have, and then also in a 0.7 millimeter, but I think that's it. I don't think it's sold in like a 1.0. It does have, I believe, a 2.0 millimeter, like a clutch sleeve one. I don't have that, but it's not sold in the 0.9 or 0.3, which the old school Rotring 600s were sold in. So this is the Rapid Pro, 2 words, and 0.5 millimeter. This is the stock lead, I think, or I think it's just Rotring lead. I don't think I've changed this out yet. Keep some of that around for review purposes like this. No, that's fine. Just standard HB, nothing special. It's not like a Nano Dia or one of those fancy LEDs. So, if you're looking for a nicer mechanical pencil, I hesitate to call this drafting style. Using a drafting style pencil would have a fixed pipe like this, and some other kind of drafting type tools and a longer pipe. So if you're looking for a nicer mechanical pencil for day-to-day use, I really like the Rapid Pro. It's got a really nice weight to it. It's got that knurling, which I really like, and it's got good balance. Plus, I really like the Rapid Pro pen, so it's a nice set there. I tend to be using the Rapid Pros lately instead of the Rotring 600s, just because I've been preferring slightly larger pens and pencils. So the last thing I'll say, if people are still watching, is that the prices on these fluctuate a lot. So it's something you might want to throw in your Amazon cart or whatever, because they're widely available, and I've never seen anyone sell a fake. So you could get the price. Sometimes they go on big sales, so you could save some money. Otherwise, expect to spend maybe $30 to $35 on them. Thanks for watching.